Hello everyone, I'm Sejal Agrawal and this is the first of three stories we'll cover today. So in story 1, we'll look at Bajaj Auto big entry into the electric rickshaw market and why it matters for India's booming last mile mobility segment. In story 2, we'll cover shares of TCS edge higher after the company extended a major multinational partnership with ALDI South and we'll break down what it means for the IT giant. And finally, in story 3, Bharti Airtel's share slipped after a large promoter linked deal, and we'll explain what triggered the decline. So let's dive in and know about each story in detail. सबसे पहले बात करते हैं बजाज ऑटो जो इंडिया का लार्जेस्ट थ्री व्हीलर मैन्युफैक्चरर है उसने ऑफिशियली एंटर किया है इनटू द ग्रोइंग ई रिक्शा मार्केट विद द लॉन्च ऑफ बजाज रिकी व्हिच इज अवेलेबल इन बोथ पैसेंजर एंड कार्गो वेरिएंट्स. अब इस अनाउंसमेंट के बाद जो बजाज ऑटो का शेयर था इट जंप 1.28% एंड क्लोज्ड एट 9164 रुपीस. नाउ कंपनी सेज कि ई रिक्शा कैटेगरी में बहुत ज्यादा एक्सपेंशन हुई है आफ्टर कोविड विद 45,000 प्लस यूनिट्स एडेड एवरी मंथ but continues to face persistent issues like weak chassis, low real world range, and this Riki aims to fix all these gaps. Now it's launched in two models. Riki P4005, which is the passenger model with 5.4 kilowatt per hour battery, 149 kilometer certified range, and a price range of 1,90,890 ex-showroom. And second model is Riki C4005 in the cargo model, range of 164 km, higher gradability for steep routes, and price of 2,876,000 ex-showroom. Now both the variants support fast charging and come with 3-year battery warranty. Now Riki uses a monocoque chassis plus independent suspension and hydraulic brakes, and all of these features are uncommon in this segment. Now, Bajaj has extensively tested Riki in Patna, Muradabad, Guwahati, Raipur, and retail rollout will begin across 100 plus towns in UP, Bihar, MP, Chhattisgarh, and Assam. Now, why all this matters is because this launch signals Bajaj push into a rapidly electrifying last mile mobility space where reliability, safety, battery life, and becoming top priorities for drivers and fleet operations. But it has some risk like competition from the low cost players and the need for strong service infra may affect the adoption speed. And now let's move to the second story, which is about the shares of TCS, जिन्होंने gain किया around 1.4% and closed at 3,162.9 rupees after the company extended its multinational agreement with ALDI South, which is a leading global retailer. Now, what this partnership covers is कि ये agreement span करता है ALDI South operations in Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Hungary, Italy, UK, Ireland, US and Australia. अब इस न्यू डील के अंदर टीसीएस डिप्लॉय करेगा एआई इनेबल्ड क्लाउड ऑपरेशन सॉल्यूशन. इट विल मॉडर्नाइज एंड स्टेबलाइज एएलडीआई साउथ आईटी इंफ्रा, improve the cyber resilience, accelerate automation and operational efficiency, and integrate the legacy and modern systems. Now, TCS said that this collaboration reflects ALDI South's confidence in its ability to deliver at scale using AI, cloud, automation, and capability. Now, why this matters is because this continues TCS strength in global retail tech space, where demand for digital transformation remains strong despite the macro pressures. But some risks are there, like the large-scale IT integration across the global markets that can face delays, cost escalations can be there, or operational bottlenecks. And now let's move to our third and last story for today, which includes Bharti Airtel, जिसके shares around 1.6% down close हुए after a large block deal worth about 7,600 crores hit the market. So basically what happened is around 3.5 crores of shares roughly, which is 0.6% of Airtel's equity, they were sold at around 2,108 a piece, slightly above the offer price of 2,096.7, but still at a discount to the previous close. Now, the seller is understood to be Indian Continent Investment, which is a promoter group entity holding 1.48% in the company. But this is not the first large-scale thing. Earlier in November, Singtel sold 5.1 crore shares of the company. ICIL also sold 6 crore shares in August, and Singtel Pastel Limited sold 5.1 crore shares earlier this month. If we talk about Airtel's recent performance, so despite the selling pressure, business performance remained solid. Q2 net profit was up by 14.2% quarter on quarter, revenue was up by 5.4% quarter on quarter, EBITDA was up by 6.2%, and margin improved to 56.7%. Now why this matters is because कि stock drop हुआ है primarily supply driven reasons की वजह से and not fundamentally. Large promoter or partner stake sales often create temporary price pressure but not necessarily indicate weakness in the businesses. But there are risks like repeated stake sales by the promoter which we are seeing. They may keep the stock volatile in the short term. And with this news coming to an end, we'll move to the wrap of today's market update. Here we cover three news. Bajaj Riki, which is a strong debut in the e-rickshaw market, then TCS, which extended the global deal, which strengthened its position in the retail tech and AI-driven IT transformation, and lastly, Bharti Airtel, whose stock dipped due to the large block deal, but operational performance remains strong. And that was it for today's edition of Daily Market Rundown. Tell me which of these updates do you think will have the biggest long term impact? EV mobility, IT transformation, or telecom consolidation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and follow for more such videos. And do not forget to like, share, subscribe our channel.